It's the 2K Sports Pregame Show.
Boy, what a season so far. And I'll tell you, it's only getting started. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight we'll see the Washington Wizards playing against the Warriors out in Oakland. And for Golden State, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Two great backcourts going head-to-head tonight. Kenny, your thoughts on how the guard position has evolved over time? And make it quick.
Yeah.
The evolution of the guard position in 12 seconds, please.
Well, you weren't quick, so why do I have to be so quick?
Well, just try.
8
Okay,
seconds
I'm
left.
going to be as quick as I can.
Okay.
7,
But I'm going to be
6,
as
5,
vigilant as I can.
Okay.
4,
You know,
3,
they're more like combo guards
2,
now.
1. And with all the switching guards who can defend more position for the teams that rebound collectively, guards have to be involved on the boards.
Well, it's almost like you were reading that, Shaq.
We were going to give you 10 seconds, Shaq. You didn't have to rush.
I did rush.
You didn't have to. Because
Yeah,
anyway.
combo guards. Let's go courtside.
K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Everyone's in their seats here at the Oracle Arena as the Golden State Warriors look to grab a win in front of the home crowd here. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. The Washington Wizards coming to this one following a loss to Portland.
And on an ordinary night, guys, I think they would have come out on top. That's just how well they played, but they happened to catch an opposing team at the very top of their game.
Yeah, both teams gave a very strong performance. I think that was a prime example of the home court advantage being just that, an advantage.
And let's go straight over to David Aldridge for a report before the tip-off. Hey, Dave.
Well, guys, John Wall was the #1 overall pick in 2010, but he still thinks he's got a lot left to prove. Now, a bone spur in his knee held him back for several years. He's gotten the surgery now, and he says, some people get their success early, some get theirs late. I feel like my time is just beginning. Kevin?
Certainly one to watch, David. Thanks. Brent, we're already starting to hear some trade rumors out there. Is it ever too early to start making changes?
If you talk to any good GM, it's never too early to start thinking about how can I make this roster better.
Constant thought.
There are some times, though, and I think we've seen this through the years, where there might be a player that's on the roster that whether there's a coaching change or his approach to the season, maybe it's a contract year and mentally he's not really where he needs to be, that sometimes teams examine that and think, might need to remove this now in order for us to get where we need to go. And that might be some of the reasons why, Kevin, we're hearing some names this early in the season.
Exactly. And now Washington's starting group. Inside, we've got Morris and Howard. Wall and Beal pair together at the 1 and the 2. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. And here's Cousins. He'll bring it up for Golden State. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they took both games they played against this club last season.
There's so much confidence in what he can do out there on the floor. Draymond blanketed that time, but on the inside finds a way to collect 2 more.
And so it's the Warriors getting on the board first. To the inside, here's Morris. Great D that time from Green. The shot. And it's Bradley Beal with the rebound. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. From 15 feet away, and again, Washington no good.
Not a lot of defense there. You can't afford to let guys shoot freely from the mid-range. You're not going to miss those all that often. This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
And it's good for 2.
And the lid's off. They're 1 for 4 to begin this one, but that shot might just get them going.
The Warriors have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. It's Durant on the wing. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Just so good around the rim. Steph Curry knowing when to try his luck from there, and he gets super creative with some of the spins that he puts on the ball around the rim.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
He kicks it to Durant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Oh, a little punch, counter-punch action. Neither side flinching here.
Yeah, both sides trying to keep up with one another, but doing it from distance.
And stolen by Cousins. Thompson passes to Green. Got that bucket in no time at all. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
Tough to contest that one. Draymond went right up into a one-piece shooting motion.
Here's Morris, knocked away. It's stolen by Green. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. From outside, off the mark. Curry against Wall. The three. It's hauled in by Kevin Durant. And so it's Durant with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. 6-point lead. Here's Green. That one goes. Count it. Green's got his third basket of the night right there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Green against Morris. Outside, Green. 6 to shoot. To halt the run. 2 points. That one goes.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Here's Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
Here's Wall after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Morris with the bucket.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction and the obvious result.
Yeah, when you fail to get over the top, more than likely that jumper is going to go down.
Now here's Curry. Really played well against Phoenix in his last outing. Beal with it. Out to Morris. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Morris has got 5.
Well, when you see a teammate over-rotate, you just swing it around, the perimeter's wide open.
Curry way outside, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
This is why Steph Curry is virtually unguardable. When he's sinking those kind of shots, it just devastates you defensively.
Now here's Howard. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Morris against Green. And the shot is long. Warriors leading by 6. You know, Greg, you hear that since Kevin Durant moved to the Bay Area, he's wasted no time making connections and investments in Silicon Valley.
It's interesting. He's reined in his endorsements by over half, but he's so inquisitive. I think meeting these tech luminaries and learning from them was part of the allure of the Golden State.
And Morris throws it down.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now here's Durant, another key contributor to that nice win against Phoenix. Outside, Beal. Over Thompson. It doesn't go for him. And Golden State will come the other way. Durant finds Green. They get the rebound. Wizards trail by 4. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, Washington with the triple.
And Green's become a dependable three-point threat. If you don't get a hand in his face, he can certainly knock those down.
Pass to Durant. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
I give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
The Warriors shooting their first foul shot of the night.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
And Washington making a change here. Mahimi's checked in for Howard. Kelly Oubre comes in for Markieff Morris. Porter's checked in for Jeff Green. And it's Rivers in for Beal. Talk about what it means to be a good teammate, Brent. You've played with good ones. You've played with bad ones. I've always thought you were team first when you play.
Well, I appreciate that, Kevin. There's just an idea about what it is that you can contribute to the team. I think you always have to accentuate those ideals. Your approach on a daily basis has to be consistent. And if you're a starting player, it's one mentality. And if you're somebody that plays off the bench, you have to come to practice every day to push the guy that's in front of you and wait for your opportunity. But most of the time, it's that kind of consistency with which you come to work and the attitude of making sure that I want to make any kind of contribution I can for our team's success. That usually is a pretty good formula for a good teammate.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Bell comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Iguodala in for Kevin Durant. Iguodala kicks to Thompson. Now here's Oubre. And stolen by Cousins. Wall against Curry. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Rebound by the Wizards. Now Oubre. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. A chance here to assess what parts of the floor the attempts have been coming from as we look at the shot chart for Washington.
And the one thing that jumps out at me when you look at that shot chart is just how little scoring they get from out above the free throw line extended three-point range. They've got to get more points from out high if they want to improve their offense.
Now, here is Bell. Iguodala against Mahinmi. The drive by Iguodala. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Iguodala's got his first points of the night.
Well, he fights through some aggressive defense. Iguodala using those broad shoulders and not taking no for an answer.
Rivers kicks to Mahinmi. Teardrop shot, and it's finished off by Rivers as he lays it in.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Curry with it. He's picked up by Wall. Porter against Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Count it. Curry's got 7 points.
That's feel-good moment right there. 3 of 4 so far.
Curry against Wall. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. They get Stephen Curry.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And that one falls for John Wall.
Now, the success of the Warriors is truly built around their culture and their chemistry, and it really starts with Steph Curry. Even though a lot of people argue about Kevin Durant being their best player, their most important player has been Steph. Just a great, joyful approach to the game, and it rubs off on the entire organization.
No good on the second free throw. And that blend of joyfulness and competitive spirit, something that Steph Curry and his coach, Steve Kerr, Brent, they share that in common.
Yeah, think about just how humble they are, how gracious they are, how much they're willing to take the time on a daily basis to do things for others, not just themselves. So you have the Warriors with some key values in place that they don't stray from all that often.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. It's Rivers on the wing. The pass to Mahimi. Back to Rivers. Shoots over Livingston. And another miss by Washington.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it, the fast break chance. And the shot goes in. Wall's got 10.
He is a monster in transition. Wall operates in the open court at an elite level. I'm not sure there's anyone who finishes better on the break.
Wall with the steal. And the whistle blow. It's going to be on Andre Iguodala. That's his first foul. The Warriors making a switch here. Jerebko's checked in. And a switcher also for Washington. Saransky's checked in for John Wall. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Here's Rivers. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Rivers has got his second basket of the game.
That's what you get with a bigger guard, a guy that can carve out a little bit more space, and Rivers does a good job that time.
Curry against Satoransky. Back to Curry. Clock at 6. Lets it go with a 3. Oubre pulls it in. Wizards trail by 3. Satoransky the pass to Rivers. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky. 6 points for Austin Rivers. And so it's Livingston bringing it up now for Golden State. Here's Curry. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Wizards shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. 52 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Iguodala. Here's Jerebko. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Grit and hustle from Iguodala on that play, going up strong to the glass.
One shot.
And you look at Andre Iguodala, the first ever player to win a Finals MVP without starting a single game in the regular season.
That tells you something about his unselfishness and, at the same time, his under-the-radar impact on winning. His willingness to accept that six-man role right from the beginning, I really feel helped set the tone in that Warriors locker room.
That's a big part of how Austin Rivers is making his living, attacking out of the pick and roll.
It's stolen by Mahimi. Here's Rivers. He's got 8. Pass to Oubre. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
I like that, staying alert. Rivers keeping his head up to find the open man.
Here's Curry with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. Back to the action after this word. The arrival certainly of Kevin Durant fortified an already great Warriors team. Teammate Steph Curry spoke about what KD brings to the table.
It gives us a different dynamic that we can count on He's obviously an all-world talent that does things on the court that not many people can do. You know, he's hungry, just like the rest of us, to get to that stage again and get back on top.
You know, Greg, KD and Steph are a lethal combination for sure, nearly impossible to guard.
I mean, both former MVPs, and with the talent surrounding them, a chance to make history.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And taking a look at the Warriors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Kelly Oubre. Austin Rivers is out there with Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. And it's Porter. And at the 3, the small forward.
I feel like when he gets going like this, it's a night where Steph might take a few more chances offensively. That spells trouble for the defense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Draymond Green is a former Defensive Player of the Year, and he remembers his motivation. They said I fell in the draft because what position would I guard? I'll never forget that. I'm comfortable guarding any position. When I'm playing against big guys, I battle even harder. You have to prove a point. I won't be a pushover. Kevin?
Yeah, he never backs down. Thanks, David.
Well, in the summer of 2017, when Otto Porter signed that 4-year, $107 million contract with the Wizards, it was widely questioned. Well, it's been worth every penny thus far as he's become one of the best small forwards in the game.
Free throw good, Porter. And that small forward position that Porter plays, maybe the most important position in the league. You think of LeBron James, you think of Greg KD.
Yeah, and Porter able to kind of hold his own on both ends. The Wizards' most impactful defensive player, he takes on those big-time players night in and night out.
And Porter drops them both. Here's Iguodala. Kicks to Livingston. Iguodala, the pass to Bell. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Over Porter. And it's Iguodala missing. Washington has gone a very strong 4 for 5 from three-point land in the ball game. And finished off by Oubre.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
Well, we talk about the D. Let's credit the offense. He attacked right there from the moment he saw the opening, not letting the defense react.
6 to shoot. A floater, and Iguodala with the lay-in. Iguodala's got the game tied up here for the Warriors.
That's something Iguodala would like to do just about every time. A good scorer around the rim.
And there's the call on Curry. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. Howard's checked in for the Wizards. Green comes in for Oubre. Now, here's Howard. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Porter against Durant. Porter, no luck.
Defense timed that out perfectly. Love the aggressiveness, and then they changed the shot's direction.
Here's Livingston. A beautiful reverse layup. Livingston's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Green kicks to Rivers. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Rivers has got 10.
Ooh, an effortless floater from Austin Rivers.
To the inside, Jerebko. That's a miss, his 2nd after 2 shots. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Here's Porter. It's rebounded by Golden State.
You can't miss those kind of looks. The defense seems to be a little nonplussed so far in this one, but he flat out missed it.
Now here's Livingston. He's guarded by Rivers. Livingston, no luck. Porter kicks to Rivers. Inside. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Rivers. Rivers has got 3 assists now in this one. Satoransky against Curry. Passes to Durant. From about 19 feet, connects. The jumper drops. 8 points for him. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. The pass to Green. Porter kicks to Howard. Over Bell. Howard can't hit.
Well, it's one thing to play good defense, but then to alter the shot and get the rebound, that's a good day's work.
Bell's shot is good. Bell's got his first basket of the night.
Well, the defense didn't alter that one at all. Bell had a good look at it and stayed in control.
Pass to Howard. Back to Rivers. Dishes it to Howard. Rivers passes to Satoransky. Howard trying to free himself up. And a miss there on the triple. The Warriors lead it. Here's Curry. The basket good off the assist from Durant. 14 points for Steph Curry.
Right now they're winning because of him. Love the shots that he's taking, and he's got the green light.
Here's Howard. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That guy hits the gym, Dwight Howard, and using his size and soft touch, he gets these and-one opportunities.
And guys, Dwight Howard, a top 20 all-timer in rebounding, an 8-time All-Star center. Greg, will he be a Hall of Famer someday, you think?
Oh, he's a lock to be a Hall of Famer when you look at those numbers, not to mention a 3-time Defensive Player of the Year, and at his peak, one of the most impactful big men we've seen in the game.
Free throw no good for Howard. We've heard Coach Steve Kerr say the power forward position as we knew it is disappearing. You could say that maybe about the center position too.
I don't want to say that about the center position. What I want to tell you, Kevin, in my humble opinion, is that the center position has changed.
It's evolving.
So, yeah, I don't want to say that it's just disappeared because there are players out there that are playing that position and doing a lot of the things that you would qualify as center-centric, screening, going down to the block, rim running to the post, being an option down low. But it's definitely changed.
But now we're seeing him go out and defend smaller guys in the perimeter, taking threes, and that's what's weird for your eyes to just kind of absorb what's going on.
Well, it's weird to absorb not only that and what those players individually are asked to do, but when you're at a game and you're sitting in the stands and all of a sudden you see 5 guys that are outside the three-point line. I mean, go back to the game in the 80s. It's the exact opposite. It was like, a bunch of ants on top of a lost candy bar sitting in the lane, gnawing at one another.
Right.
It's just changed. So the center position, not disappeared, just changed.
The wide open look for Durant. Money from the wing. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the ball hitting his hands and then the ball hitting the back of the net as KD throws another one in.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington.
And Kevin Durant, the ultimate get-out-of-jail card for your offense. With his height and shooting touch, get him the ball with the clock running down, and he can make something out of nothing.
Now, here is Morris. 9 points last game. Down low, Beal finds Howard, shoots over Cousins, and again, Washington no good. And now running it up the court, Green pushing it all the way. Livingston looking for the opening. Thompson outside. Back to Livingston. Launches it. Cousins, no good. You know, Greg, Kevin Durant could fit in any offense, but in your eyes, how good of a fit has he been in this Warriors attack?
Really like the missing puzzle piece. You know, I mean, his shot comes so much easier with the spacing he's afforded. At the same time, he's the fail-safe. When things break down, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Washington's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Outside, Green. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's on Kevin Durant.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the D. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls for him.
And that drops, so they now lead by one.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And both free throws good for Green.
Such a big bonus to have a big guy that can step up to the free throw line and knock down shots. So many guys struggle from there.
Here's Thompson. He drains the quick shot. Thompson's got it all tied up now for the Warriors.
I like how Clay shook loose on that one, skilled at getting some room for himself to get up that shot.
Beal against Thompson. Outside, Green. Stolen by Durant. For the finish.
No, that just happened. Phenomenal basketball instincts by Durant. Picks that one clean and then sends it the other way.
Wall looking it over. Beal from long range, and it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Livingston. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists tonight. Wizards trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Green. Howard at the elbow. And the rejection by Cousins.
Well, offensively, you better respect the reach of DeMarcus Cousins. Terrific at getting a hand on that one and swatting it away.
Now here's Cousins. Back to Durant. Thompson against Beal. Puts one up from 19. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. And now, let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Washington Wizards. On Friday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Lou Williams and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for the matchup with the Grizzlies, they have that date circled. They love to compete, and they feel they can play very well against that group if they can execute.
Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. Mahinmi's checked in for the Wizards. On defense, the Wizards trailing by 4. It's stolen by Morris. The drive by Green. Can't hit from in close.
Yeah, I think the defense made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Wall with a block. Left side, Beal. Back to Wall. Inside, Morris. And Morris throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Now here's Iguodala. He's got 7. Green deciding where to go with it. Let's go. Rebound by Mahinmi. Washington trailing. Outside, Beal. Stolen by Thompson. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and it's Thompson with the jam.
We all know that Klay Thompson's a great scorer, and we should talk more about his defense, so we will here. Intelligent and uses his length that time.
Now, here's Mahimi. Washington again turning it over.
And let's see the stat sheet here on Bradley Beal. Good season for him last year. Last season, how about 22 points per? 4 assists and 4 rebounds. And he led the charge when it came to scoring, led the team.
Yeah, he shot the lights out all year long from a variety of spots on the floor. Love that versatility.
Here's Cousins. At the elbow, Green. Thompson outside. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And it's a 7-point Warrior lead.
Remarkable quickness on Klay Thompson's shot release, giving the defense no chance to contest.
A 3 from Morris. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
I think what I'd like to see from him in this quarter is getting going from the perimeter. Hit a 3 in the first, nothing in the second.
Now here's Green. He has 6. Shot clock at 6. Over Morris. Over to the wing. Now here's Livingston. He's covered closely.
Well, Sean Livingston has had such a remarkable comeback career and one of the more unique players in the league. At 6'7", plays really a true point guard position, but very rarely do you ever see Sean Livingston getting away from shots on the floor where he knows he can be devastating. 10 to 12 feet, back to the basket, up over the top of guys. Just a really unique set of skills from Sean Livingston.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one.
Well, after nearly being out of the league, Livingston has found an incredible role, a true warrior.
Oubre's checked in for Washington. Satoransky comes in for Jeff Green. And he sinks the second. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Oubre with it, working on Green. Right side Wall. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
And Kevin, they started the game shooting it so well. I'm surprised they haven't continued. They've got to get back to their strength.
Tries to keep it alive. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. "15 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry against Satoransky. He kicks to Rivers. Over Thompson. And the last-second attempt doesn't fall.
I like how hard Thompson's working right now on defense. He's just not giving them anything easy.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Joined here by Steve Kerr. Coach, great offense from your guys in the first half. What got you the lead?
I started calling some great plays for Steph Curry.
That's why you're the coach of the year, Steve. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is our halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. What a start it was for Stephen Curry. He had 14 points and 4 assists. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
Well, I see a team that's playing smart, moving the ball around to the open man, just taking what the defense gives him. There's a nice flow, a nice energy, a nice synergy to the game.
And over to Shaq, your take on the Wizards.
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. Few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. An exceptional performance from John Wall.
Yeah, good things happen when you maintain composure. Their shot selection has been extremely disciplined.
Hey, Greg, is there a shot that he's taken that has been out of the flow of the offense? I don't think so.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Washington. 6-point game. Curry and Thompson are the 1 and the 2. Down low, it's Green and Cousins. And it's Durant in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. And they pick up 2.
And he has gotten stronger. Durant's been able to do this with more regularity. Powers through for the bucket. Gets a chance to tack on another point at the free throw line. Klay Thompson, another one of those sons of former players. I wonder what that's like. Michael Thompson, his dad, the #1 overall pick many years ago, and Klay had the ball in his hands obviously at a very young age, and he taught the shooting form to Klay, which looks pretty perfected at this point.
The free throw drops for Durant. And despite all the encouragement from his father, Klay said he didn't envision a pro career until late in college.
Well, he certainly wasn't a top recruit coming out of high school. So here's a little trivia for you, Kevin. Alongside Luke Walton and his father, Big Red Bill Walton, Klay and Michael Thompson, the only father-son NBA duo with multiple titles apiece. I just got one.
The Wizards have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops. So he gets them both. And here are the Warriors now. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Here's Curry with the 3, and another 3 for Golden State.
I don't know how you do it, but you just can't give Steph any room from any distance.
And Wall kicks to Howard. Pass to Morris. Now Wall. Beal from long range, and he's good on the 3-ball. Beal's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And that's from beyond, guys, right back at you.
Yeah, that's a nice response there, leaving a voicemail in return from the 3-point line. Looks like we're seeing similar game plans right now.
Durant with the steal. And that's a foul called on Bradley Beal. That is his first foul of the game. And here are the Warriors now. They lead by 7. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Yeah, 3 of 4 to start this half. Offensively, they've been great.
On the wing, Morris. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Wall's got his 4th assist in this one.
Ooh, excellent work getting that close to the basket. Got to be happy getting those type of shots.
Now here's Durant. 17 points in the game.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Curry against Wall. Kicks it to Beal. There's the triple. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 8th rebound here tonight. It's Curry outside. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And until someone stops him, he's just going to continue to keep firing from distance.
Yeah, we got to be a DEFCON 1 here, because at this point, he is so dialed in, you got to get him off his spots.
Wall's shot is good.
And just the overall aggressiveness. Wall enjoys taking on a challenge and succeeding, especially when the D is all over.
Now, here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. Durant, the pass to Cousins. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, last season was just devastating for DeMarcus Cousins, a big man with an Achilles tear, and that's a tougher injury usually for a heavier or taller player, and DeMarcus is both of those. It happened right before the All-Star break. I hated to see it, but happy he's been able to get back on the road to recovery, and hopefully he'll regain his All-Star form.
First free throw is good. And with Cousins and his Achilles, quite often a very lengthy recovery, and you aren't guaranteed, Brent, to be the same afterwards.
No, I think that's the biggest concern, obviously. The one thing that Cousins has, though, is with his size and strength, that if he can get down the floor, he can still dominate from that position. But, yes, I'm with you, Kevin. We all are hopeful that Cousins can have the athletic ability and the mobility that he had prior to the injury.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. One guy who's been getting it done so far, Stephen Curry.
And he is absolutely dialed in from outside. They need to close out on him much quicker when he's lining up those threes.
Let's take a look at the players who were the best on the glass a season ago. In the 3rd spot, Dwight Howard.
What a season he had in the paint. I mean, his rebounding numbers really mind-boggling. Who wouldn't love to have a guy like that?
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Porter kicks to Beal. Back to Porter. Shot clock at 5. And here's Wall outside. It's good from long range. Wall's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Wall has hurt him in every way possible tonight. He's got firepower that really only a few guys in our league possess.
Now here's Durant. 19 points in the game. Here's Thompson. Washington with the rebound. Up top, Porter, guarded by Green. Porter finds Wall, and Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul. One thing I like about Adam Silver, he is always looking to break new ground, push the envelopes, and develop new areas of innovation.
Well, always forward thinking, and of course this league has always done that. Adam has found a new position in the league, having a chief innovation officer in place, somebody that's always examining not only how things are going in the league and maybe being adaptable to change, but examining what's going on worldwide. And you always see the way the league tinkers with and toys with Summer League and the way the G League competition sets up in order to try to find more ways to make the game more enjoyable or more accessible to the fan base. Well, he made 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't found a way to connect again from outside during the second.
Porter against Bell. And there's the call on Durant. That'll be his second foul of the game. Jerebko's checked in for Golden State.
Jonas Jerebko.
Washington with the ball. They trail by 9 points. Wall against Curry. 6 on the shot clock. And another miss by Washington. The Warriors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Got that bucket in no time at all. Durant's got 9 points now in just the second half. Wizards trail by 11. Outside, Wall passes it to Howard. Back to Wall. The three. Great tee that time from Curry.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Durant, the pass to Curry. Thompson with it. Now Beal defending. And Thompson kicks to Durant. 6 to shoot. Back to Thompson. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Bell. Doesn't go that time. Now Washington takes it the other way. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
To the middle. Here's Wall. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. And that's now 25 points for John Wall.
And in the post, Wall's got a pretty well-developed game for a point guard. He can navigate his way through the big bodies with very few problems.
Now, here's Jerebko. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Curry. Tries it from the top of the key. Rebounded by the Wizards. Beal's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wall. That one a little long. Warriors leading by 9. Curry kicks to Thompson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Curry.
This has been a pleasure to watch. The rhythm he has in his game right now, the ease with which he's able to release these shots from beyond the arc. The defense just has no answer for him. And if he's going to continue to make threes like he has, Katie bar the door.
Now here's Green. He's got 7, and the foul on Jordan Bell. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in. And then for Washington, Oubre's checked in for Green. Rivers comes in for Bradley Beal. And Satoransky subbed in for John Wall. Curry against Satoransky. Lobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I think that's Dwight Howard's favorite play. He loves going up for the oop. Outstanding chemistry between him and his teammate there.
And a tremendous Unleash Chaos replay coming to you courtesy of Under Armour Hover Havoc. Now, here's Thompson. 11 points in the game. He feeds it to Bell. And it's sent back by Howard. Count it, good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Wizards trail by 9.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
For Washington, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Satoransky. Both good from the line that time.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the pass to Bell. It's Curry outside. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Curry against Satoransky. Pass to Oubre. Launches it. It's rebounded by Curry. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And this quarter has been all about him. We feel every shot he's going to take is going in.
Porter passes to Oubre. Feeds to Howard. It's stolen by Bell. Here's Iguodala. Rebound by the Wizards. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Oubre dishes to Porter. And the foul on Jordan Bell. That will get him his 4th foul of the game, and due to the bonus, we'll head to the line for 2. Well, you look at some of the analytics, and the best-rated player on the Wizards might surprise you. None other than one Otto Porter Jr.
And he's really become an impact player at both ends of the floor. One of the glue guys on this squad. He just impacts the game in so many ways, and sometimes it escapes unnoticed.
Free throw good. Porter. DeMarcus Cousins. He's checked in for your Rebco. And Porter drops them both. The Warriors' Steve Kerr, the fastest coach in major American sports history to 250 wins. Brent, he gave all the credit to his players. But you talk about what makes him special.
Well, I think Steve just really timed it right in terms of when it was he was going to approach the next phase of his life, waiting for his children to be in a good place, waiting for him mentally to be in a spot where he was going to take over a talented team and put his imprint on it. His experience in Phoenix in the front office, teaching him about what it takes to move players around and make trades. Just a proper approach and the proper timing for Steve to take over a basketball club, and then to bring all of what he learned from Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson to the table, along with a lot of his own. And I think Steve thought long and hard and prepared himself on a lot of levels about what the job was going to be for him. We've seen that play out rather nicely in the last few years.
Now Satoransky after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Three-pointer. Porter, no luck.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
Thompson finds Curry. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Iguodala. Washington with the rebound. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That puts them squarely in the middle of this 5-game road trip. Here's Satoransky, and the rejection by Cousins. Iguodala outside. Got a piece of it. Porter with the steal. Pass to Satoransky. He kicks it to Oubre. Over Iguodala. Oubre can't get it to go.
And that's really a function of the offense not working as it should.
Yeah, maybe lazy play calling or just going through the motions on that possession. This often leads to a bad shot.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Washington with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Got that one up quick. Satoransky's got 5 points now in the quarter.
A good decision right there from Dwight. Excellent awareness on that particular play.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And they're committing an awful lot of fouls here, and not of the good variety. You don't want to give up easy layups, sure, but it's been a non-stop parade to the foul line.
Draymond Green, he's checked in for Golden State. And a switcher also for Washington. Morris is checked in. The pass to Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. And the basket by Curry.
I don't know. I'm getting the feeling as this game moves on, he's getting stronger.
Outside, Porter kicks it to Oubre. Pass to Morris. It's Porter atop the key. Satoransky looking around. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green, the pass to Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 9. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
One shot.
Free throw good. Porter. There's 14 seconds left to play in the third. Curry against Satoransky. Curry kicks to Cousins. Over Morris. And that one hits back iron. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, Greg, is peripheral vision.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Warriors leading by 6. So on the floor for Washington, they've got Morris. Porter is out there with Kelly Oubre. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. And it's Rivers in at the 2 spot. Now here's Thompson. Back to Iguodala. Clock at 6. Shakes off the strong D and gets to the bucket for 2. Iguodala's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Warriors. And Satoransky kicks to Porter. Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Iguodala. Cousins against Morris. And the rejection by Cousins. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Durant's checked in. And a switch here also for Washington. Bradley Beal's checked in for Satoransky. Durant finds Cousins. Back to Durant. And it's sent back by Morris. There's Beal with the 3. Steph Curry with the rebound. And here's Curry who brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Here's Morris. After the made shot from Klay Thompson. Pass to Rivers. Fires for 3. And again, Washington no good. Warriors leading by 10. Green kicks to Cousins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And DeMarcus Cousins, one of the few players in the NBA who can just simply dominate, Brent, a game with his size and skill.
Yeah, I think there are ways he could actually do that even more so, where he could just be more of a force throughout the course of any game. And I remember last season he put up that huge 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, just a monster game. And that's the first stat line with those kind of numbers in the NBA in the last 50 years.
First one falls for him.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Jeff Green, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. And Cousins drops them both.
Well, DeMarcus Cousins is so aggressive. He's always going to draw some fouls on the inside, whether the refs call that or not. Fortunately for the team, he's a very good free throw shooter.
Morris, no good. Warriors leading by 12. Green kicks to Cousins. Pass to Curry. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. And now it's 27 points for Steph Curry. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Rivers passes to Beal. Five to shoot. To end the run. Good. He hits the jump shot. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Back to Durant. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Outside, Green. They get it again. Out to Thompson. Fades. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Just such efficient form there from Klay Thompson. The height, the release, great rotation, and a soft touch.
Washington calls timeout.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, such a perfect fit on the Warriors. A versatile defender, can score playing off the ball, and just plays the game the right way.
So for the Wizards, Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Porter, and John Wall subbed in for Rivers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Scott Brooks' huddle. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
To the inside. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard.
And DeMarcus Cousins enjoys these and one opportunities. Feels like he can overpower just about anything that the defense is going to throw at him.
And is there any doubt Klay Thompson could go to another team and average 30 points a game as the main offensive weapon?
Yeah, you know, he's not an attention seeker, and that's just not his personality. He knows it's more fun to play for a winner.
The free throw drops for Cousins. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here's Wall. He kicks it to Howard. Right side, Beal from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know. Oh, great ball movement there.
White Howard is 4-13. Shooting for Golden State, DeMarcus Cousins.
One shot.
With one.
One shot.
And that one misses.
Yeah, sometimes in a game you settle a little bit before settling in, and right now I think he's a big factor in how they're getting to the line.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Some momentum with a 15-2 run underway. And they double up Cousins. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Cousins. Cousins has got 3 assists tonight.
I mean, letting that guy shoot freely from out there, he's going to destroy you from the perimeter if you do that.
Now here's Wall. And the pass to Beal. Certain guys can play within themselves and still dominate. You played along one of the best that you saw up close in Tim Duncan.
Well, one of the things I think about with Tim is how many numbers he left on the board, Kevin. The way that Coach Popovich played him, minimal minutes, touches when needed most, where Tim usually came through, but how much more dominant he truly could have been.
And he didn't care about numbers, did he?
Not at all. He cared about one number, and that's putting W's on the board. But how many more things Tim Duncan would have led categorically in the history of the NBA at the power forward position, but overall, the numbers would have been staggering.
Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Green kicks to Wall. Poked away. It's stolen by Green. Curry looking it over. Durant against Green. Durant finds Green. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Trying to get something going. Wall, good. Wall's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Here's Durant. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Cousins has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for the Washington Wizards. Adam Silver has said there's probably more basketball being watched and played, Brent, in China than anywhere else in the world. How long before you think we see our next Chinese superstar in this league?
That's going to be interesting when that does happen. Obviously, the type of mark that Yao Ming made in the NBA, it's going to be hard for anybody to match the kind of impact, not just in the game, but what he did globally for the NBA. It just won't happen again. But I'm looking forward to, heck, not just the next Chinese player, but a Japanese player, somebody from India where they love the NBA game, to start to find their way onto rosters in the league.
They're coming. I mean, there's going to be someone before long.
No doubt.
And here is Morris. Following DeMarcus Cousins' 3. Puts up a 3. And John Wall good for 3. Wall's got 5 points now this quarter.
A little tit-for-tat action going on the back-to-back trades.
Yeah, a little gamesmanship from range could force both defenses to maybe extend out a little further.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And his focus, guys, has been laser sharp, and his touch from the field, flawless. The teammates have worked hard to get him the ball in some good positions, and boy, has he rewarded them with a spectacular shooting performance. Great call to keep running all those sets for him.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. And play stops, whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And he wasn't going to get away with that one. Still in motion when he set that screen.
Yeah, really trying to sell it out there, but the official he ain't buying.
Outside, Wall. Over Cook. Wall's shot is off. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Bell with it. Over in the corner, Livingston. Well, there's a lot of talk, too, Brent, about the age requirement for entering the draft, and Commissioner Silver has said it's a clear change that's probably on the way. What do you think the league should do?
Can you and I talk about a guy that you know quite well who in 1995 came out as the 5th pick in the NBA draft? Kevin Garnett came into the league and handled himself extremely well. Now, for every one of those stories, we know there were other ones where guys did not make much of their NBA careers.
But then here comes the G League.
The G League, to me, is the huge key.
That's the equalizer.
A lot of these guys have a ripcord now for some of those things that transpired over the course of the last 30 years, where they can have a softer landing point to continue to develop, to continue to mature, and have an opportunity to make something of their NBA career.
Excellent explanation. And the shot goes in.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Washington's gotten some tough luck from three-point range. In the fourth quarter, they've hit just 1 of 6 from deep. Oubre passes to Satoransky. Back to Oubre. And finished off by Oubre.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here is Cook. Mahinmi against Jones. Kicks to Cook. 6 on the shot clock. Tipped away. And that'll be Golden State as it goes out of bounds. Warriors retain possession. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. They'll go up against Kristaps Porzingis and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they're off to Brooklyn to face off with the Nets.
And going up against the Pelicans, on paper, you'd expect them to come away with the win, but this might be one of those trap games where they let it get away from them if they aren't focused.
Livingston, no luck.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Brown feeling it out a bit. It doesn't go for him. The Warriors go the other way with it. Livingston dishes to Jerebko. Livingston with it. Brown's there. Jerebko kicks to Jones. Golden State moving it around. Livingston, no luck.
Just doesn't seem to be shooting it with confidence, and his shots are going all over the place in this period.
Now, here's Oubre. Not a lot of room. There's the dish to Babbitt. Brown outside. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Warriors leading by 23. Now, here's Livingston. Around the world, Brent, we've seen the NBA take a role in helping youngsters learn to play the game of basketball the right way.
So incredible what Basketball Without Borders has done with the NBA junior program expanding itself. Last year in Treviso, for the first time, the NBA doing a combine for EuroLeague players so they can start a database of the older professional, younger professional players playing overseas. It's a global game. Adam Silver is doing a remarkable job of promoting the game, and we're in a great place, Kevin.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. Wall wide open. No good with the triple. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Thompson outside. Outside Curry. They double-team Curry. A deep 3 from Green, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Wizards ball.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Jerebko's checked in for Draymond Green. Iguodala comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Livingston in for Thompson. And then for Washington, Mahinmi comes in for Dwight Howard. And Satoransky subbed in for Bradley Beal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high-percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Kevin Durant.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Livingston finds Curry. Cousins with it to the inside. Yarebko, good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist.
And you can tell they're ready to start celebrating a well-deserved victory here tonight.
Yeah, you can see the fans. They've already started celebrating themselves. A gutty performance.
Now here's Green. Now Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Curry with some nice D. Here's Iguodala. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, DeMarcus. Congrats on the win. We know how intense you are on the floor, but it looked like tonight maybe you're having a little fun out there.
That's the thing. I'm just trying to come out here and have fun. I got a lot going for myself, and I'm too blessed to be out here frowning all the time. So I'm going to try to keep a smile on my face.
Well, it's a good look for you, man. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.